Okay, Electric Zoo. Okay, we see you. We see you coming through with this 2023 lineup, absolutely popping off. We got to talk about this, fam, because Electric Zoo just dropped, in my opinion, one of the best lineups that I've ever seen from them. So let's talk about it. Hey fam, welcome to my channel. My name is Emma Kapotes. I am a festival content creator and podcast host. And today we are going to be diving into Electric Zoo's massive 2023 lineup. There's so much to unpack here. We have different festival announcements, stage takeovers, and the daily lineups already out. So let's dive in. Two quick things before we get started. One, if you guys want to check out my past vlogs and tips and advice videos, I've done Electric Zoo now 3 times in 2016, 2017, and 2019. I have taken a little bit of a break, but I do have tons of videos to help you prepare. So if it's your first time, definitely check out my Ezoo playlist. And secondly, I will not be attending this year. My son is due on August 23rd, so I will be freshly having a bun out of the oven, you know what I mean? So it's too soon, and unfortunately, I would love to go to this because the lineup is incredible, but we are going to be in Babyland at that time. So with all that being said, I want to start with the stage takeovers for this year, and then we will dive into some of the announcements that they just dropped. But first and foremost, we have a Jake Resnickow Presents Dreamland, which is a worldwide festival debut. Now, I did not know what this was, so I did look up Jake on Instagram. And it looks like he's an event producer in New York City, and he puts on a lot of the Pride events. So I am hearing that there is going to be like an LGBTQ plus presence. And I do believe that that is going to be incorporated into this stage as far as I know right now, but it is completely new. So I think that's dope that Electric Zoo is doing that. Then we have a stage takeover from John Summit and Damdala, who are 2 of my absolute favorite artists. They are presenting Everything Always, a world premiere. Don't know what that means, but it sounds absolutely incredible. Then we have from City Fox and Gray Area, Mega Fox, which is a festival within a festival. All very like intriguing and aloof. I don't know what any of this means, but I'm here for it. But City Fox and Gray Area are both like, you know, really big house and techno brands. So I'm sure that's going to be right up that alley. Then we have a Nora En Pure presents her Purified takeover. This is a New York festival debut. Nora En Pure is a legendary deep house artist, so that's going to be very vibey. Then we have Chris Lake and Fisher presenting Under Construction. Them together is always an incredible time. It's an amazing celebration of house music, so that is going to be insane. And then on the bass side, we have a Liquid Stranger presents Wakan takeover, which has happened before in the past at Ezoo, but that's really exciting if you guys are a big fan of the Wakan brand. Then we have a couple announcements here. So the Brooklyn Mirage is bringing Mega Mirage to Ezoo, a new immersive stage concept. Again, don't know what that means, but that's going to be absolutely insane. You do have a lot of after party options with Electric Zoo. So the Brooklyn Mirage, Kings Hall, Avant-Gardner have like all kinds of shows going on with all different types of after parties. So I do recommend doing them, but not a surprise to see the Brooklyn Mirage here involved at all. Another thing to mention is they have a claim at the top saying that this year it is going to be expanded festival grounds and 5 all new stages. So maybe that's going to cater to this like Mega Mirage and this Mega Fox like festival within a festival. Not sure what that means, but 5 all new stages and an expanded festival site. So hopefully that will help with any sound bleed issues they've had in the past. Now let's dive into the daily lineups. Now I'm not going to go through every single artist, but I will recommend names that stood out to me or just things that you should know, especially if you are new to the scene or new to Electric Zoo. So starting on Friday, we have Acraze, who's really, really fun live. Awesome dude. I really like Charlie, so I think he would be a fun set to see. Adventure Club is on here if you guys are like OG dubstep fans. I feel like with all that nostalgia, then I think you should definitely go see them. They're always great time live. AT Aliens is another great bass act, as well as Blank. Blank has been absolutely throwing it down. Blessed Madonna is a huge act to have on here. I would say, you know, Chainsmokers is going to be a big one for more of like the mainstream EDM type crowd. That's definitely going to draw in like a lot of those types of people. Then you have Chris Lake and Fisher, which is probably one of the first big draws for me personally. I've never seen them play their back-to-back performance, so that is a big one. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Clooney is an amazing tech house artist. He is absolutely on fire. Coco and Breezy as well, amazing house artist. Galantis is a big one if you guys, again, like just want the nostalgia, that like poppy feel good, kind of like serotonin boosting EDM. Definitely go see Galantis. Gengar is Ghastly's alias that he's been doing. I believe that's like a lot more on like the heavier side of bass music. Then you have a Grizz set. He is playing 3 sets at Ezoo, is I believe what I read, and he also did just announce that he is going on a hiatus as of October. So it hurts me a little bit because I would have had 3 chances to see Grizz. So if you're a massive Grizz fan, I would definitely recommend going to Ezoo this year before he takes a break from touring and shows. And I believe it's Chasing the Golden Hour, which is more of his like chiller, like vibier set. So it looks like that's probably going to be at Sunset. And then Honeylove, Jay Wara for sure. All my tech house ladies are incredible. Looks like Cascade is also going to be doing a Sunset set here. KX5 is playing, so he is playing twice. He's going to play on his own, and he's also going to play with Deadmau5, which is an amazing project in itself. Madeon is an amazing artist. I just saw him at Project Glow, and he was one of my favorite sets of the whole weekend. He absolutely blew me away. Maup is probably one of my favorite artists to watch right now. He is so fresh, got such a great sound. He's an amazing tech house act, and I just feel like he's been dropping absolute heat. So many bangers. So definitely go see him.
Hold my hand. Dance with me.
Rebuke is fantastic. Said the Sky is more on the like melodic bass, pop punky kind of side if you guys are into that. And then I would also say Yolanda Be Cool for another house act. Then moving on to Saturday, Alice in Wonderland is on here. I don't know how this woman's is doing it after she has her baby. She's jumping right back into festivals, but literally good on her. Absolutely love her. I saw her at Ezoo 2019 and she was amazing. Big Gigantic I feel like is a fun like more like live electronic act that would be good for Ezoo. Camel Fat, one of my favorite artists, that would be a big one for me, as well as, let me just go through all the house for you guys because you know that's my favorite. So Francis Mercier, I would say for sure. Mary Droppins for house music. Matroda, one of the biggest like tech house acts right now. He's amazing, super high energy. You're gonna be shaking your ass to that set. Definitely recommend him. Sam Divine, absolutely incredible British house artist. And the Desert Hearts Takeover, Mikey Lyon back-to-back, Lee Reynolds back-to-back, Marbs back-to-back, Porky is going to be an amazing time. They're so fun to watch live, so definitely go see the Desert Hearts Takeover there. Again, you've got another Grizz set this day. You've got a Griffin Sunset set, it looks like, which is going to be awesome. This is your Wakan day, so you're going to have acts like Jansen and Liquid Stranger that are going to be there. Peekaboo is easily one of my favorite bass acts to see. It is just like super wubby, like in your face, just absolutely love it. And I don't usually recommend a lot of bass, but Peekaboo is fantastic. Another one I would definitely have on your radar, as well as More Kismet. More Kismet is a fantastic human being. Rusko is another one, and then So Tough and So Cute, which is Miha and Gigi McGree's act that they do together. It's really fun and eclectic, so I'd recommend all of them. And then Zed, obviously Zed's going to be like a really, you know, big mainstream headliner for you guys. All right, wrapping things up on Sunday. On Sunday, I would say Blau being on here is like nostalgia for me. That's like a throwback. I was super into him like when I was getting into dance music. So I would definitely go see Blau. Alley Cat is another artist to have on your radar. She's kind of like on the come up right now, and I haven't had a chance to see her. Boogie T back-to-back Dirt Monkey. Not my cup of tea, but I know for a lot of you guys that might be something that you're into. On the house side of things, Shailina Manahutu, fantastic. Deeper Purpose, probably one of my favorite house acts. There's just something about his music that just hits really hard for me, and I absolutely love it.
I don't care about 1, 2, 3. I don't care about X, Y, Z. Just shake it.
Dubfire back-to-back Ilario Alicante is going to be fire. Then we get into this line right here. This line right here in itself, Elderbrook. I listen to Elderbrook almost every single day. Like, he is such an incredible artist. He sings live, he performs live. Like, it's just so beautiful and vibey and like haunting. His voice is incredible. So you guys have to go see Elderbrook. and Asia are an absolutely fantastic duo. They also play live instruments and have like a really cool live performance. Green Velvet is a house legend, and every time I see him, I'm completely blown away, and every set is different. And then you have 2 Hilo sets, which Hilo is easily one of my top 3 favorite artists. It's Oliver Heldens' Techno Alias. So you get a Hilo set, and then you get a Hilo back-to-back Eli Brown set. I'm literally looking at you and your soul right now. If you do not go see Hilo back-to-back Eli Brown, you are missing an opportunity, my friends, because Eli Brown is on fire, popping off right now, has some of the biggest tracks right now. And him doing a back-to-back with Hilo, like the 2 of them together, never seen that before. Gonna be incredible. So fucking jealous of you guys. Then you get a John Summit and Dom Dalla set. They're gonna be presenting that special set, I think was called Everything Always. They're 2 of my favorite artists, and I love them dearly, so I would definitely be at that. You got so much else here. Juliet Fox and Cream for house music. You've got Major Lazer on here. I don't think I've seen them on a lineup in a while. That would just be fun and a good time. Again, Marshmello is a bigger headliner for a lot of people. Leighton Giordani and Nick Fansuli, I think, would be good ones for you guys. Nora and Pure back-to-back Frankie Wah is going to be such a beautiful house set. Like, that is just going to be very, very vibey, and I'm excited to see, like, them play off of each other. And then you're going to have a Nora and Pure Sunset set, which I feel like would probably be more up her alley, like in line with her deep house kind of vibes. Then Nostalgic, she is super high energy bass house act. She has a lot of tracks out with like the Night Bass label. Absolute queen. She pops off every single time. And then, I mean, Tiesto, like your big headliners, which like are going to sell tickets, right? Like if you're somebody who isn't really heavily into dance music and you're just buying tickets from names you recognize, it's going to be like Tiesto, Marshmello, Zedd, Chainsmokers. Like those are the big names that those types of people are going to buy for, but like Tiesto's a vibe. Can't go wrong with him. And then to end things, I would say Torn Foot is an awesome house artist to check out. And then Zedd's Dead, back-to-back Grizz. We'll round out your weekend with your final Grizz set, and I'm sure that's going to be super heavy and really, really dope. So I love that he's playing his Chasing the Golden Hour set, way vibier, very uplifting, feelsy. Then you're going to have a Grizz set on his own, and then you're going to have a back-to-back with Grizz. So, guys, I'm a big fan. I think they curated this very well. As a house fan, I'm impressed. There's a lot of good house music on here, but there's also some really cool back-to-backs and some special sets and some of my favorite artists on here. You do have some bass music. If that is your thing, guys, you're going to have plenty of stages that play bass music, but there's some names on here that you may not recognize that I highly recommend you go check out. So definitely let me know your thoughts on the Ezoo lineup down in the comments. I want to hear what you think. Are you going this year? What is going to sell you on this festival? And if you guys do go, I'm very intrigued to see all these new elements that they're incorporating in expanded festival grounds. It sounds very interesting to me. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. It really, really helps out my channel and helps people discover me. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
Fall into you.